So we now going to do the area of a triangle. Okay, so the area of a triangle, we have two method or way to find the area of a triangle. So the two way to find the area of a triangle, if they give you such things, okay. The first case, when you have an angle theta like this, because you've seen the other classes or other level, we did if you want to find the area of a triangle, you use the base times the height, 1/2 times the base, and multiply the height and the sine of the angle. But in this case, we can use, for example, the area of the first case. Okay, the first case, we can use the area of a triangle. We do this, a triangle ABC, we can use 1/2. Then we take, for example, if we want to use angle A, we look at the two side that makes the angle A, because this is the angle A. Okay, so angle A makes by this line and this line. So we say 1/2B multiplied by C and multiplied by sine of the A. And also we can say 1/2. We can look at B, for example, the side AB, AC, pardon me, AC makes this, you see, this line, it's a line we call C, this line we call it A, so we say 1/2 AC, and we have a sine B, and then we have a 1/2. We can also use the angle C, where we say A multiplied by B, then we have an angle C. Okay, so that is the first case. So another method, if only the angles that are given, only the sides are given, there is no angle. So if there is no angle, only sides are given, so what you do, you can use a cosine rule, or sine rule to determine the angle. To determine the angle, then use area of a triangle formula. Alright, we'll do this two examples. So for example, if I don't have this angle theta, I have ABC. So I will use the cosine rule, for example, the cosine rule with the C. I will say C squared equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB and the cos C. So then of angle C. So all this will give me C. So will give me kind of cos of a C. On C, it will give me A plus B. We transpose C squared, this side will be minus A squared plus B squared minus C squared. Alright, can you see? Over 2AB. So this will give us the angle C, which is equal to theta. So once we find the angle theta, so we use this formula. of the area 1 over 2 AB multiplied by sin theta. So we're gonna pause. I'm gonna try to raise this, then we give us an example. Okay. There we go. We have this question, for example. This example where we have 67. The angle that is given as the angle ABC, it's 67 degrees. And the line AB, it's 11,7 meter, and the BC is 28,3 meters. Okay. Now, when we have this, it's very simple. The area, we say the area of a triangle. You can even pause the video, try to do it yourself, and then you come back. Okay, pause the video. All right, you can come back now. So the area of a triangle ABC will be equal to 1 over 2 11 times 11,7 times what? 28,3. I think let me do it this place. Let me change the place and do it here. All right, so we see in this question, for example, as we are try to change the place, because that side was too small. So we say the area, we just say area of a triangle ABC equal to 1 over 2 multiplied by 11,7 multiplied by 28,3, then sine of 67 degrees. Okay, so then the answer, when you use your calculator, the answer will be you say 1 over 2 multiplied by 11,7 multiplied by 23, we can do it like this so you can understand also. So the answer will give you 152,39. Because it's meter, we can say meter squared. Because remember, we have meter times meter will be meter squared. So very simple to find the area. So that we say the area of this triangle will give us something like this. So now let's do another question, another example. Let's just try to raise, to remove this, and then to do the next question. Thank you. Now we see this question, okay? In this case, the angle is not available, but the angle that we can use, we can find the angle A, we can also find the angle C, but if we target the angle A, okay? So now what are we going to do here? We have to use a cosine rule, okay? In this case. So what will be a cosine rule? We'll take this side, which is BC. BC will be 15 squared, and we take the two sides, okay? We start by 12 squared plus 10 squared minus 2 times 12 times 10 and times cos over A. So here we'll have, I think, 225, if I'm not mistaken, 225. And then this one will give us 144. This is 100. 44 plus 100 will give us 244. If we multiply 2 times 10 or 2 times this will be 200 and okay, this will be 24, sorry, multiplied by 10 going to give us 240 multiplied by cos A. Therefore we will transpose cos, will transpose cos in this side, in the left side, okay? We transpose cos in the left side and the value in another side. So we have, we'll have 240 cos A equal to 244 minus 225, sorry, 225, yeah, 224, because what we did, cos minus 240 to the left side, okay, and then we keep 244, we minus by 225. So 240 cos A, here what will happen here, I believe here we'll have 14 minus, here will be 14 minus will be 9, okay, will be 19, yes. So will be 19 there, minus, okay, will be 19, I'm correct. Therefore we have a cos A will be equal to 19 divided by, we divide both sides by 240. So A, the angle A will be equal to the inverse of a 19 divided by 240. Alright? The inverse or arc, meaning that you shift your calculator, you press a cos, you press a 19 divided by 240. So that will give you an angle A will be equal to 85,46 degrees. So if we round it off, we can get an angle of 86, but it's better to keep it like that. Now, once you have this, I believe I can remove this side. Once you have that, it's finished, you are covered. Alright, now you can use just a simple formula, alright, of the area. There we go. You say the area of this triangle, we just write the area will be equal to 1 over 2. We see this side, we have a 12 multiplied by 10 multiplied by sine of 85,46. So by using your calculator, you will have 0,5 or half times 120 or 10 times 12 times sine of 85,46. So our answer will be 59,8 meter squared, because the area you have to know the units, okay? So if you miss that, you miss the m squared, you put only m, is not correct. Remember, we have a 12 meter and then we have multiplied by 10 meters. So meter times meter will be meter squared. So this is the area. So the second example, we found the area without knowing the angle. So the first thing, as we say, find first the angle, then you use the area formula. Thank you. Thank you. So the next example or next video, we'll do some example of a 3 and a 2 dimension. We do some exercises.